Hey guys, this is Cupcake the Cat AJ here at Cupcake2206, and first I have to apologize for my slight inactivity because I've been busy with a few things, but I will be getting on to my normal schedule now, which is once every weekend. So, actually I will have to post this video on Wednesday or Tuesday, and I'm sorry I can't really post on the weekends anymore because usually my weekends are taken up by certain things, but let's get straight to it. This video is some life lessons that Animal Jam has taught us over the years, and this is just my personal opinion. Also, this may sound a little bit weird because Animal Jam is just a kid's game, but if you think about it, Animal Jam has progressed into much more than a kid's game over the years, and now it's sort of like there are YouTube channels associated with Animal Jam, and now Animal Jam players are just all over YouTube and all over social media, so Animal Jam is definitely more than just a game now, if you think about it from a certain angle. So, without further ado, let's just get to the 4 life lessons that Animal Jam has taught us over the years. The first life lesson has to do with scamming. Everybody hates scamming on Animal Jam, or when someone tricks you into giving them your rares. So basically, in scamming, someone says something like this: first to send me a really rare item gets a free headdress. So you send them the really rare item that you have, the really rare item that you worked hard to get, and of course, they don't do their part of the deal and you get scammed. Well, everyone hates this, but this also teaches us that we have to be careful whom we trust, because there will be people in the world telling us you're gonna get this or that if you do a certain something, but they can be lying and they're not always telling the truth. So this one just tells us to be careful who we trust, and I think that's a pretty good life lesson altogether. Let's move on to the next one. The next topic has to do with friends on Animal Jam. Animal Jam friends, although they're just online friends, can be some of your best friends in the whole world sometimes, because Animal Jam friends are really fun friends to have. Now, some of these friends are gonna turn their back on you at a certain point in time, of course, but some of these friends stick around forever. For example, with ZodiacMoon, a famous jammer, one of her friends ended up hacking her account or stealing her password and somehow getting into her account if you didn't know what hacking was. And yeah, ZodiacMoon was pretty upset about that. So straight off the bat, you can tell that some of these friends, just based off what I told you, aren't always the truest friends, but in the end, friends are friends, and some will leave your life and some will enter your life. So the life lesson that this teaches us is that some friends won't always be true friends, but some friends will stick around. Let's get on to the next one. This next one is a pretty huge one, and it talks about memberships. If you didn't already know, Animal Jam, if you want the full features of Animal Jam, you have to pay for a membership. And a lot of non-members have truly despised this idea of membership, since Animal Jam didn't always have membership in their game, but they put membership in the game a few years ago because, well, you can't run a game like this without having money. So, yeah. So people who do pay and have money are usually the people who get the best. So it's kind of like, you can't really avoid that fact. It's just how it is. So yeah, that is the life lesson. And let's move on to the next one. The next one is based off of rares. Now, rares, a lot of people had said that they'd rather have it removed from the game, but people still collect rares, and it is really fun to collect rares, other than the fact that it's a ton, and it's like just a ton of work. People have to work day and night to collect rares, and you don't have to collect rares, but the Animal Jam society that we play in right now kind of tells us that having rares is actually just something that's good. So people collect rares for fun, and they end up getting addicted to collecting rares, and they end up collecting a lot of rares. Now, what rares teaches us is that even though it takes months and months and months to get your favorite rare, eventually it'll all pay off. So yeah, this life lesson is that hard work pays off. And that is it, guys. Those are all the life lessons that Animal Jam has taught us. And if you have anything more to add, or if you disagree with me, please put it in the comments, because I like other people's opinions. Other people's opinions are really cool. So, that is the video for today. And again, I apologize for being slightly off schedule. And yes, I'm still there. And yeah. So, thank you for watching this video. And I hope you will leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and that will be it, and bye!